In December 2016, something very strange happened in Akure, Nigeria. For 3 days, people living near a local shopping center heard a weird noise. At first, it was just a quiet thumping. Neighbors thought it was a radio or children playing nearby. But by the second day, the sound got louder. It was coming from inside a solid concrete wall. A voice started shouting from a tiny gap between two tall buildings. The voice said it was Judas Iscariot and begged for help. People in the neighborhood were terrified. They thought a ghost or an evil spirit was living in the wall. Some families were so scared that they even started packing their bags to move away. On the third morning, the voice sounded very weak. One neighbor finally climbed a ladder to look into the small space between the two walls. The gap was only a few inches wide. In the dark, he saw a pair of eyes looking back at him. He called for help, and men arrived with sledgehammers to break the wall. When they finally made a hole, they found a young boy. He was very thin and covered in gray dust from the cement. He had been squeezed so tightly in the dark space that he couldn't even bend his arms. As they pulled him out into the sunlight, everyone began to wonder how he got there. Soon, a wild story spread online. People claimed the boy was a wizard. They said he had been flying through the sky as a bird when his magic suddenly failed. According to the legend, he turned back into a human while falling and landed right inside the wall. Many people believe this was the only way to explain how he ended up trapped in such a tight spot. But the real story was much simpler and sadder. The boy's name was Adarabami Saka. He was 12 years old and struggled with mental health issues. He had been running away from a healing ceremony that his family wanted him to attend because he was scared. He ran into the alley and squeezed into the gap to hide. He ended up getting stuck and stayed there for 3 days. Once he was rescued, Adarabami was given food and returned to his family. The hole in the wall remained as a reminder of that day. It showed how quickly people will believe in magic and monsters when the truth is actually just a child who was lost and afraid.